Okay, this video is to show how to install the Agri-Fab 48-inch Snowblade onto my Cub Cadet 42 XT1 lawn tractor. So step one, remove the hood. Easy. So step two, remove your deck from whatever lawn tractor you got. Next step is to remove or install your front mounting brackets. This may differ on your bolt pattern based on your frame, whatever tractor you've got. I also had to remove my headlight cable from it was hooked in right here, so I'll have to figure out a way to route that. Here's the other side. So next you're going to measure from this hole to the end of the frame, which it's probably pretty hard to see. It's around 5 inches. And then you measure to the next hole that is supposed to be 6 inches from the ground, which looks like it's right in the middle, so I'm not sure. And then you measure from one bracket to the other bracket, which looks like it comes right in at 13 inches. Okay, so since that L distance from your hole to the front of your frame is 5 inches or less, which is what we got, you're going to attach it to the front pair of slots right here on that long hanger bracket, that front plate for the mounting the blade. So I mounted those brackets facing upwards, with the outside length being 13 inches, so they fit in between those brackets. Something like that. I have to remove this front exhaust shield to get out of the way for the plow mount. Alright, I sewed that bracket into place, put pins in. I left this whole thing loose so that I can get the rest of it in together and then tighten it all up. So these bolts are loose right now. Alright, you're gonna put together your support channels, 2 support channels, and your rear mounting bracket together in this orientation with this support pin bracket. So this is going to mount to the back. Alright, those leg supports are going to go and slide over the top of your front Snowplow mount, and you're going to have bolts that run through the inside for adjustment. Slide this guy back and forth depending on what your tractor frame is like. So attach your rear pin to hook up this whole thing with the. Now that this support frame is in, I tightened up these front bolts, and then I tightened up these bolts, and everything got snug together. Next, install this pivot support bracket to the front. Just 4 bolts. So they didn't send me enough 3/8 lock washers or lock nuts, so I found some random bullshit. So this whole piece comes as one whole part, but you're going to take these 2 brackets, bolt them together with this guy, the little carriage bolt, and then on the other side it's going to have a 1/4 inch bolt that runs through with spacers. And you want to tighten up that bottom bolt so that this can still move freely. Insert this pin, and you're going to hammer these nuts onto the end. Alright, you're going to mount this tiny little bracket at an angle, see? And then you're going to run a spring from this bracket up to this front one so that it returns. Alright, install this cable. There's just 2 jam nuts, and you run it through this little bracket. This, you need to install the cable in before you install this nut, or this bolt. And then you just bolt it all together through. Right now you're going to attach this whole assembly to the blade. You're going to run this bar through all of it, and then you're going to have cotter pins, and then you're going to install this spring to the top, which I'm guessing you'll probably have to adjust later. Now attach the whole blade to the front of the tractor. Do this 1/2 inch pin in the front, and then this bar hooks into the back hole, and then this sliding pin that's in this front bracket. Now this whole thing will lift up. Install your blade clearance stops. Probably adjust them after you start plowing. Install your lift tube that goes over that other rod, and then this has this support rod that hooks up to the front where that pin runs through the front of the snowplow, and then your cable is going to route all the way up to your handle, and you're done.